If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So it looks like Alibaba and a bunch of other Chinese stocks had a nice move up today. However, you can see that we started to lose most of what was gained throughout the day, and it closed kind of bearish. So are we going to just bounce out of here and continue higher, or are we going to continue lower? Well, let's take a look at the chart. Last week, I was talking about this downtrend channel in play, and we just had a break outside of it, which is expected because we're not going to stay inside of this orange channel working lower forever. Eventually, prices are going to have a breakout of it, and you can see that we had Monday gap down, we traded up, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we started trending up higher, and then Friday was the final push up. And you can see the rest of Friday towards the afternoon, we started downtrending back down to the, or actually we closed nearest low on this candle. So looks like we're coming back to test the EMA. So if we get a bounce here, we continue higher, probably to that 110 level or even the 120 level. That's if we get a bounce from this EMA. If Monday and Tuesday are kind of bearish and we start trending lower, we're probably going to go back down to fill in this gap and retest the lows or even exceed the lows of this downtrend channel, since this is the first break of the pattern. Normally the first break of patterns fail, so I'm looking for a new low of this downtrend and possibly even a new low of this entire bear market, which is right around that $72 level. I do have lower targets in mind, and I'm going to be using a measured move to show you guys right now. So this was my first target right here. If I do a measured move from this leg and I move it over, you can see that my target still stands and is still valid at the $65-$66 level. And another thing is that we also have some confluence, because there's also another measured move that could potentially play out at that level also. So I'll show you guys that right now. If I do a measured move from this leg, because it's one leg down and then we had a pop up, and if we start continuing down from here and the highs of this correction up was a 103 level, and we start correcting down, it's at the same target as the longer term measure moves at the $65 level. So there's some confluence there, multiple reasons why prices should continue lower. So either we bounce from the EMA and continue higher, which is less likely. I don't think it's probable. I think what's more likely to happen is we start to fill in this gap that was created, pull back to the $91 level starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly even go back down to the lows of this orange micro channel at the $80 level. And if we don't find any support there, we could easily go back down to the 72 and eventually the $65 level. Eventually the $65 might be reached, just how bearish this market is, especially for Chinese stocks. You can also see that there was this yellow channel working lower, and this is the first break of that pattern. We actually had the first break a while ago, and we were going down to retest the lows. You can see that we had the first break right around here, and then we slowly started trending down to target the lows of the pattern, and we still we just paused and we popped up. However, it looks like we have two patterns that we can retest the lows of now, and two measure moves down lower. So there's multiple reasons why we should continue lower. I'm not that bullish. I could be wrong. Prices could bounce from this EMA. I don't know if it will or it will not. My job is just to see what is more likely to occur based on patterns that repeat over time. So to me, I don't think we're going to bounce from the EMA. It's less likely to occur. If we do, we're probably going to back up to the 110 or even the 120 level. If we don't, which is more likely to occur, we're going to probably fill in the gap and make new lows of these patterns and eventually these measured moves that I have drawn out. So let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. Here we have the weekly chart for Alibaba, and the long-term pattern, which is the downtrend channel, still holds, and we have not had a break outside of this channel, so there's no signs of weakness as of right now. It could be maybe Q3 or Q4 before we start seeing signs of weakness in this downtrend or a potential reversal. So we're still working down in this downtrend. This week was bullish. You can see that we did come pretty close to the prior bottom of this candle and got a little bounce from the midline of this channel, which is the dash line. So we could pull back a little bit more, probably to that EMA, which is right around that 120 level, which is on the daily chart. But I don't think so. I think we could just pop up a little bit more and just start trending back down. It's doubtful that we will continue higher. If we do continue higher, we could probably get another leg up. So let's take a look at that. So that was the first leg up. This was the second leg up. And this measure move is right at the 131 level. So it's not out of the woods of that the bulls cannot bring it all the way up here. I think it's just less likely. I think even though we had a green week, it could easily still be followed by a bunch of red weeks, just like we had in the past numerous times before, which this arrow shows. So even though we have a green week, doesn't mean we're going to have a bigger pullback, because we're still finding resistance at key levels and patterns are not played out. So that's everything I have for BABA. I'm expecting lower prices. If we start trending up, look for that 110, 120 level, and I'll give you guys an update next Friday. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the market. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.